In a forest teeming with life, where mossy carpets and sunlight-dappled trees make up the landscape, a falcon named Talon hovered high in the sky. Talon was the seasoned veteran of the skies, an ace hunter with a keen eye and sharper talons. Meanwhile, in the dense underbrush, Roger, a rather plump rabbit with a quick wit and quicker feet, was nibbling on some tender greens. Roger fancied himself a master escapologist, though it had to be said, largely by his own admittance. This was not without merit. Roger had danced with death more times than he cared to count, and each time, death had found itself 2 steps behind. On this particular afternoon, Talon locked eyes, or rather, the idea of eyes, on Roger. Ah, lunch, Talon thought, a thought punctuated by the fact that his breakfast had been a dismally small mouse. Talon swooped down with the grace of a falling feather, though he had the intent of 1,000 arrows. Roger was just savoring the aftertaste of a particularly succulent leaf when he felt a disturbance in the air, a natural sixth sense that many prey animals develop, or as Roger called it, the heebie-jeebies. Talon's talons were inches from Roger when Roger executed a move he had perfected over the years, the dive and dash. He plunged into a burrow so narrowly that Talon had to pull up to avoid a beak-first collision with the dirt. Frustrated but undeterred, Talon perched on a branch, pretending to be a casual observer of the forest setting. Roger, on the other hand, was counting the seconds in his head, knowing that if he stayed underground too long, he'd miss the carrot buffet down the way. After what seemed like an eternity but was probably more like 5 minutes, Roger popped his head out, slowly and cautiously, one ear first. Talon, having the patience of a rock waiting to become a cliff, immediately swooped down again. This time, Roger went for the zigzag, darting left and right so rapidly that a casual observer might have thought he was a pinball in some crazy woodland arcade machine.